It's an honor and a great pleasure to be back on this stage a year later at an event which means so much to me and which is very important than ever today, given the current circumstances that we all know that we are living. I want to start by saying how much I appreciate the extraordinary leadership of Jonathan Greenblatt. He's a man He's a man of integrity, strength, and courage, and I'm very privileged to call him my friend. But today, I'm here, and we are here to honor another leader, also a very good friend of mine, Julie Sweet. From the moment I met Julie, I knew she was someone special. Intelligent, obviously, but much more than that. Articulate, visionary, inspiring, energetic, compassionate, and most importantly, courageous, as the award that she will receive says. Julie is not intimidated by the forces of evil and is unafraid to speak out for truth and justice. She does not look for an easy way out or the path of least resistance. She is willing to confront what is uncomfortable and disrupt the status quo if she thinks that this status quo is wrong. She refuses to stay silent, which is another problem of today's world, in the face of hate, because she knows silence is the biggest enabler. She talks the talk, but more importantly, she walks the walk, literally. Everybody knows that she prefers to leave the safe confines of her office to be with teams all over the globe as often as she can. She's not about the theoretical. She is a hands-on leader who is all about doing real things that make a difference, things that can be measured. With Julie, it is never about her. She is all about the greater good. She gives credit and takes responsibility. Julie understands that people who lead companies have not only a unique opportunity, but an obligation to use position of prominence to speak out against hatred. In fact, she has built a playbook that other leaders should follow. She uses her platform to speak out. She uses the size and convening power of her company to bring people together. She uses the increasingly alarming data and anecdotes to describe the scope of the problem, and she talks personally about how hate has affected her. Her tireless campaign against hatred is inspiring, impactful, and influential. She is deeply a valued ally of the Jewish community at a time where allies were never more important. We all know the stakes are high, and the danger is real. Sadly, there can be no doubt that anti-Semitism is growing along with other forms of bigotry. From the nation's capital to the campuses of the most prestigious colleges, to the corridors of the United Nations, to the pages of social media, seemingly respectable people are fueling the fires of anti-Semitism, often with encouragement from people in positions of leadership and elsewhere. Julie Sweet is on the front lines fighting hard to extinguish those fires and all forms of hatred and bigotry, now and forever. And perhaps the best description of Julie is that she is a force for good in the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, for me, it's a true privilege, personally and professionally, to have been asked to help present this award to Julie. There is no one more deserving of the Courage Against Hate Award than she. Please join Jonathan and me in congratulating Julie on receiving this year's Courage Against Hate Award.